Just to start off, this show is unlike any reality series we've ever seen before, with
Yeah.
nine OnlyFans creators put together in an LA mansion. What drew you to the concept in the first place and convinced you to participate?
What drew me to the concept? Probably paranoia. I think no, but in all honesty, I'm a people person. Like I love to get to know people. I love to understand people, and being in this type of environment with people who are a lot like myself, and who are not like myself at all, just became a challenge for me that I just wanted to undertake. And so, as I continued to, dive into the experience, I realized that it was me that was needed for this, process and for this whole situation, because I honestly think that I would say that I'm the glue that kind of keeps the whole situation together. But you'll get to see more of that as, the season, comes out.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. And
Yeah.
those who follow you know that you've acted in TV shows, you've produced web
Hmm.
series, and of course, you have a booming OnlyFans. But
Yeah.
you've rarely done anything as open as this series. Did you have to prepare in any special way to give viewers this deeper look into who you are?
I will say that as an artist, because going into acting, I feel like there's any good actor, I should say, goes through a period of self-reflection, and they kind of have to go into those, closets and those doors that they hide, different ideas and personalities, and all of these different things they tuck them away. And when you're in this situation, I've already bared, my skin, and, I'm out there for the world to see. So being able to bare my soul on camera is something that's just riveting. And I think what prepared me for it was me just accepting the fact that my purpose here is bigger than just me. And so that's what really made me want to continue to do it and to do it over and over and over again. Like I love this whole thing. I love everyone that I've worked with, and it's a beautiful. Well, let me take that back. I have love for everyone that I've worked with, and it's a beautiful experience. And I'm just grateful to be a part of it. To be honest.
And that comes through in the show, I gotta say. And I'm
Mhm.
happy we talk about love, but I also gotta talk about in these
Yeah,
first episodes, there was some pretty great drama. And there was a lot of,
absolutely.
I wouldn't say explosive, but there was a lot of drama. But throughout
Yeah, but
it,
well, listen, we're two episodes in, okay?
two episodes in,
It's not explosive yet, but yeah,
exactly, building up. But
yeah.
throughout all of it, you remained calm. And in fact, in many of these tense moments, you were the voice of reason. I
Yeah.
have to ask, what kind of situations make you lose your cool? And should we expect to see any of them coming up?
You'll see me kind of lose my cool a little bit. I don't know if you saw the preview for the next episode, but um, here's the things that make me blow up:
Mhm,
stupidity,
mhm.
bad shoes, and a bad hygiene. And
Okay.
so I'm very protective of my friends and my family. And if anyone outside of my friends or my family decides to disrespect them, then I have to insert myself into that. And so I'm very protective in that sense. And that's what really gets me going. That's what makes me tick. When I constantly see someone being picked at that
Mhm.
shouldn't need, like, this is someone who minds their business, not really involved in any drama or anything. You want to just kick up drama with this person. It's just crazy. Or these people or whatever. And they just so happen to be connected to me. So now we have a problem. And so, we're going to solve it together.
Okay, and I'm excited to see you solve it in the next episode. I saw the trailer for that. And this kind of goes into my next question.
Yeah.
As with any reality show, especially ones with premises like this, it can
Mhm.
take some time for people to warm up to each other. Can you tell us
Yeah.
who of your fellow cast did you become fast friends with? And were there anyone that you had a rockier time with trying to get to know?
I will say that me and Fosh became really, really fast friends in the beginning. Also, me and Vinny, which was really, really shocking to me. Vinny was the conduit to me getting to know Ava a little bit more because at first, these first two episodes, you get a lot of Ava's mouth. You get a lot of Ava's opinion. You get a lot of Ava. And I think that Ava and Vinny balance each other out so beautifully. And Vinny is kind of like a homeboy. Like he's like, your neighborhood like friend, like the homie from like across the street that you go and talk to every now and again. And if something happens in the neighborhood, he's the first one to know. And you guys have really, really great conversation. He's really, really great. He's a really, really good person. And those were the two people that I got close with initially. The one person that I probably had a bit of static with in the beginning probably was Jade, because I couldn't necessarily like I was jaded. There we go. Yeah. Perfect word usage. No, she is a woman. She's a woman of mystery, and she had a lot of question marks in the beginning. But that's also gonna play out. So it's, we get into some things. I'm one that's a straight shooter. I ask direct questions. I don't believe in lingering drama or anything. Like, if we're gonna knock it out, let's knock it out, because we have to live with each other. And the one thing that I don't want to be in is a situation where I don't feel safe around somebody that I'm living with. So, we have to have these conversations, and we have to have this, banter in order for us to be able to get to know each other and live with each other.
As days goes on, it seems like y'all do start to warm up, which is to be expected.
Yeah.
Now, I want to say, Brandon, first, happy Pride Month. Pride Month.
Wait, have you celebrated yet?
I celebrated this past weekend. I'm already tired. And then
good. That's good.
Every weekend this month, I have I'm based in Los Angeles. And so I'm
so yeah, you guys just had Pride. Yeah.
Just had West Hollywood Pride, have LA coming up. I've done everything. I feel aged at this point with that, so I'm resting. I've had my share, but I'm celebrating my way. Have you celebrated yet?
I am currently celebrating.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a bottle of tequila looking at me right now, and I'm ready to crack it open.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect. Absolutely. I know that's right. That's it right there.
I love it. But now you speak in the series about your experience as an LGBT man of color and how that impacts your job as a content creator. When you entered the house, was it a space that you felt understood your intersecting identities immediately? Or did you feel that you had to explain it to some of the people there further?
I feel like throughout the season, I'm constantly explaining it.
Okay.
You'll get to see more and more of that. I feel like there are moments where I'm still going to have to explain some things to people, because there are some people, a part of our cast, who live in a bubble. And sometimes that's beautiful, but most times in a social experiment like this one, it's not the best way to go. So because I don't want to give too much away, but there are definitely some difficult conversations that happen that surround my experience as a Black gay man within this industry, and my hardships with that, and just a lot of different things that we butt heads about that come from more so of a socioeconomic, background. And it just gets really really iffy. Like I said, I have love for everybody in the house. But I do think that some of us could use a lesson in social awareness.
Okay, well, I'm happy that no matter what, you got to have those conversations, hopefully in a way that you felt protected and respected in.
Yes, absolutely.
We knew that. Now, we're coming to the end. I wanted to ask for the roundup question. A big theme of this entire program is showing the people behind the content, revealing parts of yourself that your followers don't often get to see. What do you want people to learn about you and content creation as a whole after watching House of Heat?
After watching House of Heat, I want people to take away the fact that we're still humans. And just because we choose to, create fantasies for people, that doesn't mean that we just live in them. Like, we, make a very valid decision to do what we want to do. And, there are some people who decided to go to school. and continue to go to school to make more money for their profession. And we just kind of decided to expose ourselves, and recreate these moments and these memories for people who are either fighting with their sexuality or who don't necessarily feel very sexy until they're looking at other people have sex or until they see someone else, involved in a sexy realm, if you will. Like, it's a bit of a personal turn on to see someone be turned on by themselves, but that's another conversation for another day. I think the biggest takeaway that I want, aside from the fact that we're humans, is that we deserve love, like real love. And not just the intimate love, but love from our families and our friends. And, some people might not agree with our tactics of making money, but I also am not going to go dump trash for a living. And I'm not, shading anybody who works for the Department of, sanitation because of that. Like, it's because I don't agree with it. Like, I just think that we just need a little love. It's really, love is what we need. I hate to quote RuPaul, but if you can't love yourself, how the hell you gonna love somebody else? And it just starts with self, but we got to give love. We got to give that. It's time for it. It's just time.
It's beautiful. Well, thank you so much for speaking with me today, Brandon. It's truly been a pleasure. House of Heat airs every Wednesday on Tubi. Again, thank you. I'll speak with you again soon. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for this opportunity. I appreciate this.